Hi, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I hope you guys are doing great. Hope your day is going well. I'm just trying to turn on my laptop right now. I don't know what that voice is, but I like it, so we're going to use it in the meantime. Welcome back. How are you? Say hi in the comments. Say hi. I'll respond. So I wanted to share this video or do this video, and I don't even know if I'm excited to do it because normally I don't do stuff like this, but I feel like it's necessary. I don't think it's necessary, but I feel led to do it, and I think it can also be funny, and I think it can also be educational, so I'm doing it. So I have a big reveal for you guys. So 1, 2, 3. Ta-da! I don't know if the transitions worked well, but oh well. I shaved my head again. I feel like if you know me, you're probably like, she did it again. I saw my sisters and my sister and my cousin saw it, and they're like, meaning she's done it again. And I don't appreciate such a reaction, but it's fine. I didn't do it for anyone. I did it for myself. And I just want to give you a brief history of my hair cutting journey. So the first time I ever cut my hair was in Nigeria. I don't know this accent that I'm using means that I'm confused, but it's okay, we'll continue. But the first time I ever cut my hair was in Nigeria. My mom said my hair was too full and she was tired of braiding it, so she cut my hair, which I thought was very mean, and that broke me. I cried, I cried my whole body, because I'm a very sensitive person, so my whole body was red from where the hair had touched, and I was just crying. And my classmate Nicole was like, "Oh, it's okay, it doesn't look bad." But yeah, I come to school, and then another classmate approaches me and she's like, "Oh, is it because you failed math that you cut your hair?" And it's like, no. But now that I think about it, what if that's why my mom cut my hair? It's possible. Actually, you know what? We're going to revisit that matter. I'm going to have a conversation with my parents and be like, why did you cut my hair? Because now that I'm thinking about it, yeah, I didn't grow it till I was when? I can't remember. Okay, revelations. It is well. We'll talk about it. But I know that semester I had some courses I didn't do too well in some subjects. We call them subjects in Nigerian high school. I didn't do too well in, so maybe that's the reason. We'll see. And also the side of my hair looks so cute. But yeah, that happened. I did cut it a few times, and I was always so eager to braid it, so I would relax it just when some growth will come out, and then braid it, and then by midweek it was already pulling apart. The braids were coming out, or the cornrows were coming apart. So obviously that was not sensible, but it grew. But SS1, I think SS1, SS2, SS3, the hair was bigger. It grew, and I was able to braid it and style it and do whatever. So I came to Canada 2011. Started university 2012, and I believe that's when the natural hair movement was really gathering. Steam was picking up or kicking up? I don't even know. Picking off, whatever. It was growing. So I'm like, you know what? I'm gonna go natural, for the culture and all of that. And honestly, I believe the verse in the Bible that says, you must count the cost before you start a thing. I did not realize how much work it would take to maintain natural hair. I thought I could do it. Somebody who had gone to my high school was doing it already, so I would watch her videos and be like, oh, okay, I can do that. And then I just felt like I had the time. But obviously by the time you start to do Bantu knots, then it's a lot of work. So I got tired of because I was transitioning, so I got tired of the whole transitioning process, because it just kept getting matted and knotted and all of that. And I'm like, I'm just gonna shave it. Did I cut it myself? I cut it myself, then I dyed it, and I didn't dye it properly. And then I go to the salon and I'm like, oh, can you cut the hair a bit more for me? And this woman she took it off, like it wasn't this low. This is like the lowest I've ever gone, but like a bit like higher. I'll find a picture and include it. And I was just in shock. Like she took off like I think 2 months worth of growth. Like, how can you do this to me? She did that, and then I had to carry the hair, and it wasn't bad. I liked it. It took a lot of getting used to, but I liked it. The second time I had to cut it again, and then I cut it another time, and then I cut it. Most of the times I cut it because I was having difficulty maintaining it, and honestly that's the same reason why I cut it now. So come last year, we're in a pandemic. Obviously I'm at home, and I feel like, you know, with being at home, we could really face ourselves and really examine ourselves. And I began to I accepted the fact that was a long pause. I accepted the fact that I was indeed losing hair in parts of my head. It's actually itchy, but for instance, like the middle of my head, I don't know if it's possible to see it, but the middle of my head is thinner than the rest of my head. That's where I noticed most of the patching began. Like my hair was literally breaking in the middle of my head. So like I would have longer hair all around, but in the middle, because I just took it as, oh, my hair doesn't grow as long in the middle. And I think this thing actually happened like years before, maybe 2016, I think, but I can't remember the exact time. But I just took it as, oh, my hair just doesn't grow as quickly in the middle. So in the middle, like it was thinning, and it just seemed to be getting shorter and shorter and shorter. And then last year it was so obvious that it was short. And I remember like even during this pandemic, you know, because we had to stand in those lines to get into like Walmart or the grocery store. And I had styled my hair, did like, you know, my typical like just comb it out afro, and I felt cool, I felt cute. And this man stands behind me, and the minute he does, I just felt so conscious. I'm like, whoa, he can see that spot in the middle of my head, because it was so obvious. Like when I took a picture of it, like it was just obvious there was this gap in the middle of my head. And not only did I have that gap, I also had like patches like here, patches in the back. So my hair was patching. Thankfully, the friend I went to, Neka, honestly a blessing. She's such a blessing to my life, and I'm so grateful. I went to her and she told me that, you know, it's not dead, it's just breaking. Like they're really sensitive. And I do have, like I said, I'm a very sensitive person. Like honestly, I'm just really tender. You have to handle me with care. But like my scalp is also very, very sensitive. Like even right now, like it's tingling, but it's okay. But my hair, I feel like, especially once I came to Canada, my scalp just could not deal with the cold, and also like the lack of water that I was not given to it, so it couldn't take it, and it just started breaking. The middle of my head was so sensitive. It's still sensitive, like I won't lie, even like here it was hurting a bit before, but it stopped. But yeah, all of that just to say, Ataisi has a sensitive head. I am a sensitive being. And my hair was patching, so she said she was gonna cut it, and she cut it for me, and I know I liked it. It looked cool. It wasn't like a shape up. Like I feel like the other cuts, I've never really liked them like that. You know, I would come out like, yeah, I liked it, but deep down I didn't like them. So I would get compliments from people like, oh, I actually like it, it's nice. And I'm like, really? Like it's nice? And I would go to the mirror and I look at myself and it's like, I don't like this. I didn't like it because I hated the way, because men were the ones cutting my hair, right? Apart from like just S1. So sorry, apart from first year, men were the ones cutting my hair. So they would do the whole shape up, and I hated that. I should have just said, please don't do it, but oh well. I hated it, so I never liked how it looked. But like this one, you know, she cut it last year. Last year was nice, but this one, I was scared of cutting my hair. I was actually scared. Like it would normally like be like, yo, I don't care, but this one I was scared because it's like, you know, I'm 26 now, I'm older, and these are honestly the fears that I had. You know, it's like I want to settle down. What if the guys that are interested in me don't like a woman that has cut her hair? What if, you know, like, you know, what if it doesn't fit the shape of my head? Because I just had like such a wrong perception about the shape of my head. You know, my ogo, I always imagine my ogo was just flat and the hair was big, and I just had this really wrong perception of my person, of my head. But I was worried about it. So while she was cutting it, like, I actually felt like crying. And I've never cried up for my hair except for in Nigeria. I felt like crying, and she cut it, and like, I didn't want to see myself. I was actually afraid of, normally it's like, oh, you want to see every step of the way, but I didn't want to look at myself. And then, like, you know, me and my itchy fingers, I opened up my phone to look at myself, and I was like, wait, and I'm like, oh, it doesn't look bad. So she finished it, you know, cleaned it up, and I look at it in the mirror, and whew, my God, guys, I feel like this is the most beautiful. I've always been beautiful, like, it's the same face, but this is the most beautiful I have ever seen myself when I have no hair or little hair. I feel so beautiful. I can't get enough of what I look like right now. And it's not even the makeup. It's like, even without the makeup, even without doing the eyebrows, like, my face just looks different. Like, I look mature, I look good, I love my face. Like, if you can shave your head, or if you want to shave your head, let's start with that. If you want to shave your head, go for it. Don't be intimidated. I feel like when you take off your hair, you're able to really see your face, and your face is beautiful, okay? So shave your head if you want to. But yeah, I did that, and to me, like, I love it. I don't know what else to say. And I'm also so grateful for Nneka. Like, I'm just grateful for the love she puts into your hair. Like, she handles your hair with so much love. I don't think I've ever experienced that before. So, like, I'm so grateful that God would literally, like, people pray for divine helpers, and, you know, we always think jobs and, you know, relationships, but the fact that God would bless me with Nneka, with the gift of Nneka. And she does have her business too, so you should check it out. Like, she sells hair products, and honestly, they are amazing. And for someone who's low maintenance like me, it really does wonders. It just moisturizes your hair. Put it in and just go out. I don't need to do too much. So yeah, you should check her out. She's kind. If you have questions, like, she's always open to help. You know, she's amazing. But yeah, one thing I really learned, or a few things I learned from this journey of mine, is that, one, it's never too late. You know, I've always wanted to shave my head, but like, to actually do it now, it's like, whoa. Oh my gosh. I look good. I look beautiful. I look like a woman. I don't know what it is, but I just look so mature. I feel like I look my age. You know, I just look mature, and I love it. And something else that I feel like made this experience so much more better is that I love myself so much more. Is that English? I love myself more. I love myself more this year. I just feel like the love I have has been growing. You know, I feel if I had cut my hair like this in first year, I don't know if I would have liked it. In second year, I don't know. But like, I'm in this place where I know I am a beautiful person. I don't need anyone to tell me that I am. If you tell me that I am, you're just confirming a word I already know. You know, a fact that I know. I am beautiful and I'm cute. But yes, I just, like, I feel like because I do love myself more, like, I'm actually able to see the beauty that I am. You know, I remember like growing up, I felt ugly, which honestly to me, like, doesn't make sense. But you know, Satan can project different things into your mind and you will believe it as truth. But I felt ugly as a child. I don't know where that thing came from. I'm gonna drink water because my voice is cracking. Hi, welcome. I was gonna say welcome back. Hi. But yeah, I felt ugly as a child. Not as a child, I don't know where. I think it was in high school. It started in high school. I felt really ugly. I don't know where it came from, because one thing is that I would look at myself in the mirror and the face I saw in the mirror was not what I was seeing in my mind. Like, the face in the mirror was really pretty. It was not. I keep touching this mic. Oh my gosh. The face in the mirror was pretty, but the face I had like, you know, I'm gonna see if I can create it, but I had this, like, I felt like I looked like, you know, those Snapchat filters, the one that expands your head and you look like a square, and I just had this very nasty perception of what I look like. I felt ugly, and it didn't help, okay, that I dated two guys. I was going to call them a name, but I will not do that because I've repented. But I dated two guys that one, what did he say? The first time, no, he saw me one time, then the second time he saw me, he's like, oh my gosh, you're so beautiful, I thought you were ugly. And I was like, wait, what? I thought you were ugly. You're so, oh my god, look at your face, you're so beautiful. And this was high school, right? This was like in I think SS2 or SS3. That's like grade 12. Then the second one, he posted me as his DP, you know, for those who had like BBM, Blackberry Messenger. He posted me as his DP, and like all his friends were like, ah, who's the babe, who's the babe, ah, who's that, and he's like, you know, so he tells me, and I'm like, oh wow, oh that's nice. And he goes, so you're even fine. I didn't know. I'm just like, what? So honestly, some guys are truly sent from the devil. I believe now, you know, God is working on them, but in that moment the devil was using you, and if you watch this, the devil was using you. But it's okay, because I rise up and I will accept that indeed I am beautiful, and I don't need anyone else to tell me that. But God bless you. But yeah, they did that, and I don't know if it directly impacted my confidence in that moment, but obviously for me to remember it did. But I'm just like, I feel like I let, you know, the opinions of people like really shape my perception of myself. But that's not the point of this conversation. The point is, I look good. I cut my hair again. I don't know if this is the last time. Honestly, I like it so much I might want to keep it for a bit, like for a while, then grow my hair out. But I look good. I love myself, and I am beautiful. I'm cute and I'm adorable. But yeah, that's all I wanted to say, y'all. Like, that's it. 20 minutes of me talking about my hair. But if you have any questions or anything interesting that you would like to know, let me know. Yeah, let me know. And thank you so much for watching this video. I will see you in the next one. I'm going to be uploading the next like Confessions at the Altar, you know, end of March. I'm excited for it, and I'll reveal more details soon. So yeah, thank you and stay blessed. Bye.